So, with the lasting effects of the pandemic on the NHL, a division realignment has been a potential possibility for the upcoming season. With the whole travel and border issues, the NHL may be completely shaking up the divisions in order to limit travel, and with this, we may even see an all-Canadian division. Of the rumors that came out, we still are going to have 4 divisions, and basically here is how it most likely end up looking. Like I said, there's a rumor of an all-Canadian division, so that's pretty simple. It's just going to be the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Sens, the Habs, Jets, Flames, Oilers, and the Vancouver Canucks. The next division, which I guess we'll call the Northeast Division, it will consist of the Boston Bruins, the Buffalo Sabres, the Devils, Rangers, Islanders, Flyers, Capitals, and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Here's where it starts to get really weird, and for this division, I guess we'll call it the new Central Division. It will consist of the St. Louis Blues, the Carolina Hurricanes, Nashville Predators, Chicago Blackhawks, the Red Wings, Panthers, Lightning, and the Blue Jackets. For the last division, we'll just call it the Western Division. It will consist of the Anaheim Ducks, LA Kings, the Sharks, the Vegas Golden Knights, Arizona, the Wild, and the Dallas Stars. Looking at these divisions, they are a bit weird and maybe arguably not fair. I mean, in the Canadian division, teams are going to be flying across the country all season, and then you have the Northeast Division, and they're all fairly close to each other for the most part. Also, the Minnesota Wild get absolutely screwed in their division if it happens this way. Anyway, what we're going to be doing today is going to put these divisions into NHL 21 and simming the season and playoffs and basically just seeing how the league would possibly transpire if this were to end up happening. Alright, so I put all the divisions into franchise mode. I decided to put the Canadian division in the Western Conference as there are more Western Canadian teams than Eastern. And then obviously the Western Division will also be in the Western Conference. Then we have in the Eastern Conference the new Central Division and the Northeast Division. As you saw, I do have the Chicago Blackhawks as my user selected team, but I have it so that everything is going to be controlled by the CPU. So now with all this being said, let's sim the regular season. So I just simmed up to the trade deadline. Here currently are the division standings. In the Northeast Division, it is the Buffalo Sabres leading the way with 84 points, the Caps behind them with 81, Boston with 80, and the Flyers, who currently are in a wildcard spot, with 71 points. After that are the Penguins with 67, and then the metro area is doing awful as the Devils have 53 points, the Islanders 52, and the Rangers last in the division with 49. In the new look Central Division, it is the Carolina Hurricanes currently in first with 85 points, the Florida Panthers not too far behind with 75, then the Tampa Bay Lightning with 70, and the Chicago Blackhawks in a wildcard spot with 69 points, who are also tied with the Nashville Predators. St. Louis is right behind them with 68 points, and then it's the Red Wings with 58, and Jackets in last with 55 points. Over to the Western Conference in the Canadian Division, it is the Toronto Maple Leafs with 85 points in first place, followed by the Vancouver Canucks with 75, and the Edmonton Oilers not too far behind them with 72 points. Montreal is right up Edmonton's ass with 71 points, the Jets behind them with 68, and then it's Calgary with 65 points, and the Sens in last with 60. In the Western Division, Vegas leads the division with 73 points, Los Angeles behind them with 70, followed by Anaheim with 65 points. After them come the Wild with 60 points, the Avs right behind them with 59, Dallas with 52, and Arizona is sitting at the bottom of the division with 51 points. Here are the top players in the league as of right now. Ovi is having a massive regular season so far with 45 goals and 38 assists. Then Patty Kane not too far off with 76, Marchand 75, Eichel 72, and yeah, nothing too out of the ordinary. As for the goalies, Freddie Anderson is having a great regular season with 34 wins along with decent stats. Hank also has 34 wins with the Caps. Bobrovsky has himself a .924 save percentage. Then for the rookies, Lafreniere is leading them with 34 points. And now let's sim the trade deadline and see if any big moves are made. So here are the trades that happened. Some of them are decent. Penguins went out and got Devin Dubnyk. Sens got Jordan Eberle. Rangers got Cam Fowler. Evander Kane was traded to Nashville. Jared Spurgeon went to the Boston Bruins. Ryan Strome to Philly, and the Avs got Dustin Byfuglien from the LA Kings. At the end of the regular season, 5 teams end up making it to the playoffs in the Northeast Division, and of them are the Sabres, Capitals, Bruins, Flyers, and the Pittsburgh Penguins. In the new Central Division, the Panthers end up winning the division and make the playoffs along with the Carolina Hurricanes and Tampa Bay Lightning. So no former Western Conference team ends up making the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. In the All-Canadian Division, the Canucks end up taking it and making the playoffs along with the Leafs, Oilers, Habs, and Jets. In the Pacific, the Knights win it, followed by LA, and then the Avalanche, who made up a decent amount of ground, do end up getting to the playoffs. Here are the player stats for the entire regular season. Ovi just misses 60 goals by 1. Eichel another great year, and Kane, like we've seen for many years in real life now, with a big season but no playoffs to go with it. Bobrovsky ends up winning the most games with 46 and has a huge season, putting up a .926 save percentage and 2.27 goals against average. Lundqvist behind him with 43 wins, and it looks like he will get another shot at the cup. Lafreniere led the rookies with 52 points, Nick Merkley ended the season with 40, and now let's get into the playoffs. In the playoffs, the Leafs end up playing the Penguins in the Stanley Cup Finals and beating them in Game 7 at Scotiabank Arena to end the 1967 memes. Here is the playoff tree, some really cool matchups: Battle of Florida in the East, Habs vs Leafs in the Conference Finals, Leafs Oilers in the first round, and Leafs Canucks in the second round. Those all sound like really entertaining series. Here are the leaders for the playoffs. Matthews ends up winning the Conn Smythe with a ridiculous 36-point campaign. Freddie Anderson obviously ends up with the most wins. Bobrovsky, despite losing, was still great in the playoffs with the .934 save percentage. As for the awards, like you saw, the Leafs take home the Cup, Buffalo the President's Trophy, and if this doesn't just prove that this is a video game, I don't know what will. The Clarence S. Campbell Trophy goes to the Leafs, Prince of Wales to the Penguins. Ovechkin had himself an unreal awards show as he gets the Ted Lindsay, Maurice Richard, Art Ross, and the Hart Trophy. His teammate John Carlson gets the Norris, Kane the Lady Byng, Lafreniere the Calder, Matthews the Conn Smythe, Bobrovsky the Vezina and William N. Jennings Trophy, John Merrill the Bill Masterton, I'm not even going to try to attempt that name for the Jack Adams, and Ryan O'Reilly gets the Selke. So there you guys have it. This was a fun video to do. Sadly, the sim wasn't too realistic, but it's whatever. Still a fun video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you think we may see this in real life, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.